Are you constantly battling a packed schedule, feeling like getting fit means hours at the gym you just don't have? What if I told you that your living room, just 10 minutes a day, and zero fancy equipment could completely transform your body and energy levels? For too long, we've been fed this idea that fitness is complicated, expensive, and a huge time commitment. We see those perfectly chiseled influencers lifting heavy weights in sleek gyms, and it can feel totally out of reach. You might be tired of the endless workout videos that promise quick results, but require equipment you don't own, or gym memberships that drain your bank account without ever getting used. Maybe you've tried those hour-long routines only to burn out after a few days because, let's be real, life gets in the way. The problem isn't your motivation. It's often the overwhelming and unrealistic expectations set by the fitness world. We all want to feel stronger, healthier, and more confident. But when every solution seems to demand so much, it's easy to just give up before you even really start. But what if there was a way to bypass all that? What if you could take control of your health and fitness journey on your own terms from the comfort of your home and with a time commitment so small it almost feels like cheating? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how. We're going to dive into a revolutionary 7-day workout plan that's built on simplicity and efficiency. This isn't about becoming an Olympic athlete overnight. It's about empowering you to achieve significant fitness gains in minimal time, fitting seamlessly into even the busiest of lives. This plan is your secret weapon against the no time excuse, proving once and for all that you absolutely can get fit, feel amazing, and build the body you want without ever stepping foot in a gym or spending a single dollar on equipment. We're talking about powerful, targeted movements done consistently that will ignite your metabolism, build lean muscle, and boost your energy like never before. And the best part? It all starts right here, right now, with just 10 minutes. Now, before we jump into the sweat and sizzle, we need to talk about you. Because just like a tailor measures you for a perfect suit, we need to measure your current fitness level to make sure this plan fits you like a glove. This isn't about judgment, it's about honesty and safety. Understanding where you're starting from is super important for tailoring the intensity of your workouts, ensuring you challenge yourself just enough to grow without pushing too hard and risking injury. Think of it as a quick personal check in. This plan is designed to be flexible, so whether you're just dusting off your old sneakers or you've been secretly doing push ups during commercial breaks, there's a starting point here for you. So let's figure out where you stand. I've broken down fitness into three broad categories: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. You probably already have a hunch about where you belong, but let's make it official with a few simple questions. Grab a mental notepad or even a real one, and let's go through this together. First up, the beginner exerciser. This is you if working out consistently feels new or a bit overwhelming. Maybe you haven't exercised regularly in a while or ever. You might find yourself out of breath quickly during everyday activities like climbing stairs, or simple movements feel challenging. For example, if doing even a few full push ups from your toes feels impossible, or holding a plank for 30 seconds is a real struggle, you're likely in the beginner camp. You're ready to build a strong foundation, and that's perfectly okay. Everyone starts somewhere, and often the most exciting transformations happen from this very stage. This means we'll focus on foundational movements, proper form, and building endurance gradually. Next, we have the intermediate exerciser. You're someone who probably exercises a couple of times a week, or you're generally active but not intensely. So you can handle basic bodyweight exercises with decent form, like 10 to 15 push ups on your knees or a few from your toes, and you can comfortably hold a plank for about 30 to 60 seconds. You might enjoy a brisk walk or a light jog, but high intensity cardio still leaves you pretty winded. You've got a good base and you're ready to dial up the challenge and see more noticeable changes. For you, we'll be pushing a little harder, focusing on increasing repetitions or extending duration, and really honing your form for maximum benefit. Finally, we have the advanced exerciser. You're a fitness enthusiast. You probably work out regularly, maybe 3 to 5 times a week, and you're familiar with a range of exercises. Full push ups from your toes? No problem. You can probably crank out 20 or more. Holding a plank for over a minute? Easy peasy. You might already engage in sports or intense physical activities. For you, this 10-minute routine isn't just about maintenance, it's about refining your movements, supercharging your daily energy, and pushing your limits in a condensed, hyper efficient way. We'll focus on maximum effort and perfect execution to get the most out of every single second. Now, for a quick self assessment, think about your current activity levels. How many days a week do you intentionally move your body for at least 20 to 30 minutes? Be honest. And how comfortable are you with basic movements? Try a few squats. Can you go deep without pain? How about a plank? Can you hold it for 30 seconds with a straight back? If you're huffing and puffing after a short burst of activity, or you struggle with the core movements I just mentioned, lean towards beginner. If you can handle those without much trouble but don't feel strong, go for intermediate. If you're confident in your strength and stamina, you're likely advanced. Don't overthink it. Your honest assessment sets the stage for your success. All right, now that you know your starting point, let's talk about the magic formula. This isn't a trick, it's simply smart, strategic movement. Our daily commitment is just 10 minutes. Yes, 10, not 60, not 30, just 10. But these aren't just any 10 minutes. These are meticulously crafted minutes designed to maximize results. We're going to hit every major muscle group, get your heart pumping, and improve your flexibility, all in a time frame that leaves you with no excuses. You will be amazed at what consistent, efficient effort can do. This isn't about burning thousands of calories in one go. It's about igniting your body's potential, creating habits that stick, and building strength and energy that will spill over into every other part of your life. Let's break down your daily 10-minute power session. It's divided into four key components, each playing a crucial role in your overall fitness. We're going to kick things off with a cardio blast. That's 4 minutes dedicated to getting your heart rate up and your blood flowing. This is your warm up, your energy igniter, and your fat burner all rolled into one. You know that feeling when you're moving your body and your blood starts to sing? That's what we're going for. Warming up isn't just about preventing injuries, it's about preparing your body and mind for the work ahead, increasing blood flow to your muscles, and getting your cardiovascular system ready to rock. We start with 2 minutes of jumping jacks. Remember these from school? They're fantastic for getting your whole body moving and your heart rate soaring. Stand tall with your feet together and arms at your sides. In one smooth motion, jump your feet wide apart while simultaneously swinging your arms up over your head until your hands nearly touch. Then, jump your feet back together and bring your arms back down to your sides. Keep it rhythmic, keep it fluid. For our beginners, if jumping feels too intense right now, no worries. You can modify this by stepping one foot out to the side while raising your arms, then bringing it back and alternating sides. It's called a stepping jack, and it's just as effective for getting that heart rate up gently. The goal here is continuous movement for the full 2 minutes. Push yourself, but always listen to your body. Immediately following, we dive into 2 minutes of high knees. This exercise is a fantastic way to elevate your cardio even further, engaging your core and legs. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Begin to run in place, bringing your knees up towards your chest as high as you can. Pump your arms like you're sprinting. The key here is to really focus on maximum knee height with each step, but without sacrificing control. You want to feel those abs working. For our beginner friends, If high knees are too much, you can switch to marching in place, lifting your knees as high as you comfortably can. The idea is to keep that heart rate elevated and maintain a steady, active pace for the entire 2 minutes. Don't stop, just modify. This cardio section is all about getting energized, shaking off the stiffness, and preparing your body for the strength work ahead. By the end of these 4 minutes, you should feel warm, a little breathless, and ready for more. Next up, we hit our strength training segment. Another 4 minutes designed to build lean muscle, sculpt your body, and boost your metabolism. Why is strength training so crucial? Because muscle is metabolically active, meaning it burns more calories even when you're resting. Plus, it gives you that toned, strong look and feel we all crave. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder, it's about functional strength that makes everyday tasks easier and keeps you feeling capable and powerful. We'll start with 2 minutes of body weight squats. Squats are the king of lower body exercises, working your glutes, quads, and hamstrings all at once. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly out. Imagine you're about to sit down in a chair. Hinge at your hips, then bend your knees, lowering your glutes as if you're reaching for that imaginary chair. Keep your chest up, your back straight, and your core engaged. Make sure your knees don't cave inwards and try to keep them in line with your toes. Go as deep as you comfortably can while maintaining good form. For beginners, you can squat to a real chair, tapping your glutes before standing back up. If deep squats are tough, just go as low as you can without pain, focusing on perfecting your form. The key is controlled movement down and up. Don't rush it. 2 minutes might seem long for squats, but you can take tiny breaks if needed or slow down your pace to maintain form. Quality over quantity, always. Immediately after, we move to 2 minutes of push ups. This is your ultimate upper body and core builder, targeting your chest, shoulders, triceps, and activating your entire core for stability. Begin in a high plank position, hands slightly wider than your shoulders, fingers pointing forward, and your body forming a straight line from your head to your heels. Lower your chest towards the floor by bending your elbows, keeping them tucked slightly in towards your body. Push back up to the starting position. It's essential to keep your core tight and your back straight. No sagging hips or piked bottoms. For many, full push-ups are challenging, and that's totally fine. For beginners or anyone needing a modification, drop down to your knees. Keep your body in a straight line from your head to your knees and perform the push-up from there. You can also do incline push-ups against a wall or a sturdy table, which reduces the resistance. The most important thing is performing the movement with correct technique to prevent injuries and get the most out of every repetition. 2 minutes is a marathon for push-ups, so take short breaks if you need to or slow down your pace. Remember, even one perfect push-up is better than 10 sloppy ones. Now, let's talk about the powerhouse of your body, your core. Our core power segment is 2 minutes of focused work that will strengthen your abs, improve your stability, and support your spine. A strong core isn't just about having visible abs. It's about improving posture, preventing back pain, and giving you a solid foundation for all other movements, both in exercise and in daily life. First, we hold a 1 minute plank. This isometric exercise is incredible for building deep core strength. Get into a position similar to the top of a push-up, but lower onto your forearms. Your elbows should be directly under your shoulders, and your body should form a straight line from your head all the way down to your heels. Engage your abs, squeeze your glutes, and avoid letting your hips sag or pike up too high. Imagine you're trying to pull your belly button towards your spine. Breathe deeply and steadily. Your goal is to maintain that perfect straight line for the entire minute. If you find your form breaking, it's better to drop to your knees for a few seconds, reset, and then get back into the plank.